Hanging fellas, I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and in today's episode we are still in Blackreach, which we entered last episode. It's a huge underground city, really big location, really annoying. It's not annoying, it's just that it's fucking, like, I don't know. It's nothing interesting really here. Like, the views are... Oh, it's mushrooms. I thought it was like ice. Oh, gross. I don't like it. Let's go inside. Derelict whatevers. Hilda, you found me. What were you doing in here already? Also, I found a bunch of exits from this place, so it's like... Oh, never mind, it goes back to Blackreach? I guess? Wait a minute, this doesn't actually go anywhere. Just like a small room with nothing in it. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, I see. This room was pretty much just for me to take a lift. And now I'm in like a higher upper part of Blackreach? Alright, where the fuck did I go? I don't know. I was watching more Cyberpunk Edge Runners in episode, I believe it's 6. No, wait, 5. You know, David is hanging out with his team. I forgot. This is what Cyberpunk Edge Runner is about, because I was watching Andor, and that's what I've been kind of watching for a while. I feel like I'm just like on a... I don't know where the fuck am I. Let's go back this way. Let's not get too fucking distracted. It's like... I hate in video games whenever I enter a new location, and then I have to figure out, okay, what is the most optimal route for me to take and not get fucking lost? Like Blackreach. Which way do I go? Which way do I go so I don't miss out on anything? I don't know, fucking walk past a chest or walk past a side quest or walk past something important. And also don't fucking run in circles like a dumbass. Ouch. Ouch. Twice in a row, you got some eyes. Thought you guys were blind. Yeah, I meant to look up the mod that might forcefully just give me all the good weapons. Oh, wait, I heard a nerd root. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're halfway with the Nern roots. Oh, you actually slightly above halfway, that's nice. And I told you that there's like a very scarce amount of Nernwood in this place. And I gotta get 30. So it's kind of annoying. Is armor worth taking? Not really. I hate items that are like, you know, weigh a lot and aren't worth much. Like armor sets. Like this one was just 200 something. That's not that much to me. Like if it was 2,000 so, oh look at that. Like if it was 2,000 something, I would have taken it. But I don't think I ever run into an item that's 2,000 gold. Items to me are usually like, I don't know, if it's worth 800. Not to mention that it might show up in my equipment saying, oh, it's worth 800 gold. But then it might actually be worth a little bit less when you actually go to a merchant with it. It also depends on what merchant you go to, I believe. Like, you know, blacksmith might give you better prices for weapons and armor. That's why you have to visit all kinds of merchants to get the most profit. Somebody who like Claptrap. Who's that? I want to help whoever's name is Katria. I want to help her. I don't see a fucking way up though.
I will destroy you.
Yo, not chill. We can't get up there yet. Alright, I'm gonna assume Katria's doing fine. Followed by a sound of her fucking spine being broken. Alright, I'm gonna assume... I assume a lot of things. Oh shit. I thought I jumped to my death. Too much jumping around I do. I wish I could sprint and jump in this game, that would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been really fucking cool. So you know what would have been cool? If third person would have actually... Nah, I don't think it would be actually cool. I was kind of wondering, how would Skyrim be if it, let's say, played like Witcher 3? Well, that's where I am. I think I've been here then. Okay, we're slowly narrowing down this fucking location. I'm starting to figure out all the ins and outs of this fucking place. It doesn't help that Blackreach isn't a very landmark-full location. Like, oh, I turned right next to the huge mushroom. Well, big fucking help, because there's fucking huge mushrooms everywhere in this place. So it doesn't really narrow down to me where the fuck am I. Oh, there's a Nernroot in a nice fucking vase. Ah, robot. Robots are lame, they don't even bleed when you kill them. You don't decapitate their heads, that's always fun. I always love it that I have this mod because it means even like enemies, like sometimes bandits would yell something like, oh, you're nothing. And then I fucking decapitate their shit. And sometimes they say it as their head is getting chopped off, which is even funnier. Trash talk until the end, you gotta respect that. Yeah, so David got kidnapped by like a guy who makes brain dances, and he got forced to watch horrific things, which was supposed to turn him insane. And then I don't really know what the goal of turning David insane was, but he didn't turn insane. Thankfully. And also they kidnapped some higher up from Arasaka. I don't want to spoil too much because that's a really good anime, so you might want to watch it yourself. There's something stuck in my teeth. Wow, it's so annoying now. Can't get it out. Oh, I got it out. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about work last episode. I didn't finish talking about that and I got distracted by board games. I was saying how it's like a period of time currently at my work where we're done with... We finished one of the orders and it still stands in art at the production hall. We finished another one which was like 20 shells. That's a lot of shells. And we finished that one. Ooh. What do you mean insulated gauntlets? Are they different than the other ones I have? I don't know, but I'm fucking keeping those. And we finished another order of different type of shelf. They're called VMAX. And they're also just being prepared with all the cables inside, which is not our department. And yeah, we're just kind of waiting for these to fucking leave so we can start a new order to be prepared. And now we're just doing like the small parts, you know, there's like some locks you have to put together, and somebody made fun of me once that I'm a toy maker because I was like sitting behind the desk fucking tinkering with like tiny little fucking bolts and screws. You know what, maybe I am a toy maker. Look at that, what is this? Open door. Wait a minute, what is with the... Why is there like a quest marker here? Well, I can open and get the fuck out of here. Tower of Mizark. Wait a minute, what? Is this where I have to go? Tower of Mizark. There are two... Oh my god, Haunted Soul Gem. There are 2 quest objectives in here. from what it seems like. Oh, even better if this fucking quest marker, you know, the quest about the nerd. Oh, it is where I have to go. Then I don't want to go here yet. Unless, actually, you know what? Let's go here. Because I think, even though I got into this place, went the wrong way, it's awesome. Oh, they even marked it with a carpet, like which way to go. Todd Howard, you know, knows his things. He knows how to manipulate people. I often think about how part of video game design is basically just manipulating you. It's all manipulation, and it's also all... what's the word I'm looking for? Not wizardry. Illusions, that's it. That's what I was talking about. Alright, so we gotta solve a puzzle, which looks very similar to a puzzle we've been doing already, I think. And I'll be honest with you, I don't actually know what I'm doing as it seems. Oh yeah, there's something about shouting at these, I think. It's probably not with this one, it's probably this one. I have to shout at it? No. You might, maybe something else. Not powers. Is it lightning? No, it's not. God damn it. I don't remember what it was. Maybe I gotta do it and press buttons. No, because it's like a light puzzle, you know? It's like... That didn't do anything. Well, you gotta do something and then like these two other buttons open up and then it like becomes a lot easier. But fucking, what do I have to do? Alright, I turned them around. Maybe that changed something. It didn't. Oh wait, there's a who dropped. Can I like make it so it just appears on the screen? No, I gotta read this with font like that. Oh, I never want for writing about my life, the kind priest of the story is told, but Rocked is a simple man, so this is no journal and I'm not telling any stories here. But this infernal machine does work its way into my brain space and I won't leave till I figure out. The whole contraption just sits like a dead hooker if it doesn't have the box. Putting the box in the hole made it all come to life. 5 rings but only 4 buttons. Most of them don't work most of the time anyhow. The lights line up more open, but they don't seem to help. Just make another damned thing move. The old flashback, Khajiit, what sold me this cube said something about the light through the knowledge through the machine rests on the cube. And because he made me say it back at him till I want that to follow him. So I did. Tried to leave, but went to the top, and then I gotta say here till I get it right, and now I'll get it right. Okay. Well, it ain't nothing about these, probably. And there's something about shooting this. What do you do? You don't shoot it with an arrow, you don't shout at it. You don't shoot it with lightning. Could it be fire? There was something about... There was a puzzle we did earlier in the game, and there was something about how you had to light something up with fire for it to move. Wasn't it like a College of Winterholm quest where you had to light up things on fire and stuff? Also this thing, I ain't sure if it has anything to do with anything. Pressing this button makes a contraption move. I just noticed how it changed from this position. It opened the box. Other button opened up. There we go. Something's fucking happening. I'll put this away, and also I'll unequip my... No, wait. Now they're all lined up, and that's very nice. Oh, what's that? Okay, I don't actually know what I did because I was just pressing buttons at random, but there you go. There's the Elder Scroll. So that's the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's beautiful. I just took in an Elder Scroll, labeled Dragon too. I don't know what that means. Alduin's Bane. Look guys, I think we actually are getting close to the end of the game. Taking this though. I think I actually did this quest and I just got out of here. And I didn't pick up the cube. And then I couldn't complete the other quest line because the cube was here. I love how the main story in this game takes you to like so many other stories, but we're not done with the Black Reach though. I went here by accident, I meant to keep exploring the area. Now you can, I think I'll actually use this as the exit because there's multiple exits out of Black Reach from what I've seen. We run into a bunch. But there is one in particular that I want to use. Well, the one we just run into because I think there's a chest with treasures. Also, we're not done collecting Nirnroot, so what the fuck? I ain't leave until I collect all the Nirnroot. And you might be thinking, who the fuck is this quest even for if it's... Like, this place is abandoned, there's no people living here? So who am I doing this quest for? Well, there's a lady, I think she's an elf, living outside of Riften. Oh, Jesus Christ. And... she actually... apparently the dead body was her sister or something like that. So you go to her and tell her about the whole thing, and then she teaches you about Nirnroot and stuff. And it's like you say, like, oh, I don't give a shit. And she's like, oh, you're such an asshole, and she kicks you out of your house. No, wait, that's what happened to me in real life. It's not in the game. Oh, that's right. And so, anything from work I can fucking tell? Not really. Anything from life? Oh, nothing I wanna share with you. Bought my mom a watch. It's like a smartwatch. I kind of didn't want it to go overboard with the price, even though I could technically afford it, but I was like, I don't want to fucking spend a fortune on a watch for her. I mean, that'd be nice. Can I not find a nice watch at a fucking reasonable price? I did. It was like 40 bucks. And there was a nice watch. I think it was like a silver watch, kind of like metal. One thing I'm kind of curious about is whether I will be able to program it in like a reasonable way. Because the smartwatch I have, I just kind of had it. My grandpa gave it to me. I have a watch given to me by my grandpa. He just simply renewed his like phone provider subscription, and they gave him the watch for free. And then he was like, I don't like this watch. You can have it. And I fucking took it. Plus, this is like a kind of a popular. It's like the Mi smartwatch. It's like 10 bucks. It's like the cheapest one you can have. I see a lot of people fucking have it. Probably that phone provider just kind of bought a bunch of those fucking things and offered people free smartwatches if they subscribe to them. Which maybe made people do that. See what I'm fucking saying? There's like a very specific amount of these stupid things. And you know what's gonna be the worst part? It's like, okay, we have 23 out of 30 at this point, right? But I'm probably gonna get to like 28 or 29 out of 30. Why is there a fucking giant here? Why is there a giant in here? Is he the only inhabitant of this place? Why did I get up? Yona, watch it. Damn. Damn, we're good. What arrows do I have equipped? You can't see the bolts on your back when you have them. Why was he here? Iron bolts. Whoa, these are fucking cool. I don't want them though. See, I'm using iron bolts. But in my equipment I have fucking dwarven bolts? I have 500 of them, and they're much better than the iron bolts. So why didn't you equip those when I ran out of those other bolts I was using? You fucking asshole. Oh, that's a robot. Oi, in the knee. Not the knee. Man, I fucked him up. Jumped motherfucker while he was sleeping. Caught you lacking, motherfucker. Caught you in 4K. There's a giant, there's a robot. This place is fucking insane. What's next, a dragon? Giant fucking Cthulhu monster? That's what I thought would be fucking awesome if in Elder Scrolls 6. What if we had like a fight against the Kraken? It's nothing confirmed that the Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna feature sea travel, but like... I mean, the location will take place in has like a lot of water. It's not like Skyrim where it's a big land and there is water around it. And there is water up north of Skyrim, but High Rock and the other place, they just have like a bunch of water around. Also, who was that one character we run into and then we never really found out who the fuck was she? Oh, what is with this fucking thing? Why can't they enter this? What is this? How do I proceed? Did I approach it from the wrong way? What is this about? I ran into a character, I think her name was Claptrap. I didn't even run into her, I just heard her talk. She was fighting robots. But she was fighting them on the other side of the room that I was in, and I couldn't fucking get to her. So I have no idea who she was, and could I have even helped her fight the robots? Is she dead? I don't know. Just gotta forget about her, man. There'll be plenty of other Catrias in your life. Forget about this one. No dating before 40. Remember that. Alright, where's this fucking learn route? Bullshit. This quest fucking sucks. Why do I even bother with it? I don't know. Just fucking do. Cause I'm just like that. Other people ignore quests, they ignore like notifications in their fucking games. Saying stuff like, oh, you didn't do this thing. There's a side quest right next to you that's not finished, and I'm just like, I gotta do it. I can't just leave it behind. I thought it would be... I had a really cool fucking idea. I was thinking about it as in something to make a villain memorable, and I thought of an idea of a quest. It's kind of like in Borderlands. In Borderlands 2, Handsome Jack gives you a quest where he tells you to go kill yourself. Right? And he even says that he will pay you to kill yourself. And you can do it, and he actually pays you, but then after paying you, he says that you are his bitch. Just keep that in mind. And you're his bitch. And there's lots of spiders. Spider webs, but there's no spiders. These webs are appearing like right in front of me. Yeah, and I thought something even cooler would be a quest. Let's say in Borderlands 4 you have a villain, right? And he gives you a quest to walk up to a puppy and fucking kick it to death. That's what he tasks you with. Jesus Christ, Hilda, I thought it was like a devil running towards me. He tasks you with kicking a puppy to death. And that's it. And you just have this quest in your quest log now to kick a puppy to death, right? And like the villain is like, I'll pay you lots of money to kick this puppy to death. Will you fucking, like, just to show you that you will do whatever, you will go on a fucking genocide just to fucking get paid and finish a quest, that you're a fucking psycho, that you're worse than him, you know? And he'll just give you this quest, and he'll just you will just simply have it in your quest log that you have to kick a puppy to death and you'll get paid a lot. Right? But then you may say, okay, I won't do it, I'll just put it in my ignored. But what if, as long as you have this quest active, it's like throughout the game the villain might show up like on your echo log, right? And he will say stuff like, oh, remember the puppy that I told you to kick to death? Well, guess what? I'll give you a legendary weapon for it. And he'll like keep adding, like let's say he'll double the price, he'll give you a legendary, he'll give you 2 legendaries. Like depending on how fucking long you have this quest in your quest log, the better stuff he'll give you. Until you finally give in and you actually kick the puppy to death. And then he'll be like, oh, see? Everybody can be bought or something like that. And maybe that's the moral of the story. Maybe that's the theme of Borderlands 4. That everybody, no matter what, can be bought. Even the so-called good guys who want to save the world, kill the bad guys, can be just bought out by the bad guys. And it's all a matter of price. Also, we just run into the last Nern route. I didn't pick it up yet, but fuck, it's interrupted.
Will destroy you.
I did it. Bring the crimson to this girl. Alright, you got it. Look, I think we made a circle around all of Blackreach. We're back at the beginning, I believe. This is where we came from, and the stupid house with the quest that started it all is right there. So we can now go a different direction. And we can reach that fucking thing and see what that's about. Then once we do that, yeah, we'll go back to that tower and we'll take the exit. Because I believe the tower has the cool chest that contains cool stuff inside. Yeah, so I think that's a really cool quest idea. Just to have a quest that's constantly in your quest log. So the only way to avoid it is to actually have first played the game and know that if you approach this like quest marker and activate it, it will give you this awful quest. And then you can just start ignoring it. Or even better, what if the quest changes name? So it seems like it's a different quest. And then you pick it up. And then you fucking have to kick a puppy to death and that's it. And you have to just kind of do it. There's a lot of enemies in this place, if I recall correctly. Strangely though, there's like a lot of people.
Never should have come here.
Palmer's servant? What do you mean it's the Palmer's servant? How do you become a servant to something like this? It doesn't even seem to desire anything other than human flesh. So what do you do? Scratch its ass?
Victory!
What is this fucking place? Where'd you guys came from? Am I like invulnerable while I do animations? 'Cause I'm not sure about that. Lots of people. Funny how they have gold on them. Seems like I run into the worst, most fucking fucked up people in this game and they still somehow carry at least a little bit of gold. Oh, you missed.
Live to see tomorrow.
No, I will. Yona, you seeing this shit? Why are the farmers enslaving people? Oh, who didn't live to see tomorrow? Me? I'm still alive. That was the exit. That's the tower. Okay. So I guess this place is just like a big circle you can walk in. That's how I approached it, from what I remembered. And yeah, I remember correctly. It's like a big circle. You walk in it and just kind of walk all around. This thing is somewhat in the middle. Slightly like in the middle and the back of the area. So it's like a bunch of other shit in this place. Well, this opened up like a back way to this giant castle. More like a fortress. I don't know. What's the difference anyway? Is Skyrim, can Skyrim be described as a medieval set game? Because I was thinking about that term. That medieval was like 13th century type of shit, and like I don't know if they had crossbows and stuff like that in 13th century. You know what? A medieval game, like a proper one, would be something like Kingdom Come, Deliverance. What are you people doing? Are you serving the Falmer, or is it chilling in a fucking room? So what is your deal? Why do you guys serve the Falmer? You're free to go. What a teamwork. Man, what cooperation. We're so well synchronized. Oh, I got something in my throat. Maybe I should take a drink. Oh my fucking god, I just noticed that, but look how fucking pointy the bottom of my axis blade is. That shit looks like it would break immediately. That looks like I could snap it off with just my fingers. Can open this for some reason. I like the little flowery design on the handle, that's cool. That's cute. Oh, I see. I don't know what this place is about, if I'm being honest. It was called like a hall of whatever. What? Somebody drowned in Lego City? Get it? Because he said hey. Like in a Lego City advertisement kind of way. It wasn't just Lego City, it was a bunch of Lego. It was all Lego ads, actually, I think. Oh, did you know that the guy who does the Lego ads, he's also the voice of Agent 47? That's the same guy. Alright. This place is strange. Like, what is with all these people serving the Falmer? I never run into somebody like that in this game. I thought Falmer were just, you know, like all these gone crazy snow elves. Oh, thank you for showing me what I mean. Showing the viewers at home. But like, now they're enslaving people? What the fuck else are these fuckers capable of? It's kind of scary to think that we're living underneath people like that. People, I don't know if they can be described as people. Not really. They're more like wild beast. Open black reach. And this place all of a sudden got convoluted. Where does this go? Blackreach? That's cool, but like which part of Blackreach will I go to? I don't know. Plus, I didn't explore this path over here. Gotta explore everything. This place probably has nothing here. I don't know why there is something. Well, this is useless. Very nice. See, what I always fucking do? I go the correct way first, thinking that it isn't the correct way to go, and then I have to backtrack. And then I backtrack at the last moment to be like, okay, I have to check that area, because that probably was where I was actually supposed to go. Only to find out it wasn't, and I was going the right way all the time. And I'm a moron. What? Somebody wants some? Oh, how did I miss? It was right in front of my fucking face. Look, it's Khajiit twins.
I
Like at the beginning of this area.
destroy you.
Ah, this fucker's tough. I did it. Catch him before he falls. Now he can fall. What happened to the Khajiits? Why are they so rich? They have a lot of money on them. What the fuck is this? Was this where the king of the Falmer sat? Just because the Falmer took over this nice fucking looking... Look, I can even see the fake sun from here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I also was talking about a fake sun idea. It was something I built in Minecraft. There's a lot more Nernroot. That was like a special, very well hidden one. I know, Wiona, this episode is so fucking boring, isn't it? Just walking around Blackreach. Who the fuck cares about it anyway? You can easily skip it. Well, I don't know if you can skip it because we did do a very important puzzle. And this episode gotten a little too fucking long. I didn't notice. Holy shit. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.